Ever wondered why some gardens flourish while others falter? This question may seem simple, but the answer is as complex as nature itself. The lush, vibrant flowers and bountiful vegetables you see in some gardens aren't just the result of diligent watering and sunlight. There's a hidden factor at play, a secret that every successful gardener knows. It's a secret that can turn a struggling garden into a thriving oasis, a secret that's been under our feet all along. This secret is the foundation of every garden, the key to every plant's health and vitality. It's the unsung hero of gardening, often overlooked but always essential. Each plant, each flower, each vegetable owes its life to this secret. And today we're going to uncover this secret. We're going to delve into the depths and reveal what truly makes a garden flourish. The secret lies beneath the surface in the very soil our plants call home. Soil, the lifeblood of any garden, determines the health and vitality of your plants. Just as we humans need a balanced diet to thrive, plants too require a mix of nutrients to grow strong and healthy. But what are these nutrients, and how do they impact your garden? Well, there are three primary nutrients that plants need: nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, often referred to as NPK. Nitrogen is a bit like the protein of the plant world, helping them to grow strong stems and lush green leaves. Phosphorus primarily aids in root development and flower and fruit production, while potassium strengthens the plant's overall health, helping it resist diseases and endure harsh weather conditions. But that's not all. There are also secondary and micronutrients such as calcium, magnesium, and iron, which, although needed in smaller amounts, play a crucial role in maintaining the overall health and well-being of your plants. And let's not forget about pH. The pH level of your soil determines how well your plants can take up these nutrients. It's a bit like the doorman at a fancy restaurant, deciding who gets in and who doesn't. Most plants prefer slightly acidic to neutral pH levels. However, some plants, like blueberries and azaleas, prefer more acidic soil. So how do all these elements come together in the soil? Well, imagine your soil as a bustling city with nutrients as the citizens. Some are always on the move, available for plants to absorb, while others are locked away in the soil's structure, released slowly over time. This delicate balance can be easily tipped by factors such as weather, the type of plants you're growing, and even how often you water your garden. By understanding the complex world beneath our feet, we can make informed decisions about what our gardens need to flourish. We can choose the right plants for our soil type, or adjust our soil to suit the plants we want to grow. Understanding your soil is the first step to a thriving garden. So are you ready to dig a little deeper? Stay tuned as we delve into the exciting world of soil testing, because as any successful gardener will tell you, knowledge is the key to a bountiful garden. So how do you decipher the secret language of your garden's soil? To start, we need to understand what soil testing is all about. Soil testing is like a health checkup for your garden. It's a way to get to know the ins and outs of your soil, to understand its strengths and weaknesses, and to learn what it needs to help your plants thrive. Now, how does one collect a soil sample? It's simpler than you might think. All you need to do is dig a small hole in your garden about 6 inches deep. Then, take a slice of soil from the side of the hole, making sure to include all layers from top to bottom. Gather samples from several different areas of your garden to get a comprehensive overview of your soil's health. And remember, use a clean tool to avoid contamination. What tools are needed, you ask? A simple garden trowel and a bucket will do the trick. Or if you want to get a bit more technical, you can invest in a soil probe, a handy tool that takes a core sample of your soil. Now let's talk about soil testing kits. There's a wide variety out there, each designed to reveal different aspects of your soil. Some test for pH levels, telling you how acidic or alkaline your soil is. Others test for nutrient levels, helping you understand if your soil is lacking in essential elements like nitrogen, phosphorus, or potassium. Then there are kits that test for contaminants, ensuring your garden is a safe place for you and your plants. Each kit works a bit differently, but don't worry. They all come with detailed instructions, making them easy to use even for beginners. And the best part? These kits offer immediate insights into your soil's health right there in your backyard. With these tools, you can unlock the secrets your soil holds. By understanding your soil, you can give your plants what they need to flourish, turning your garden into a thriving, verdant oasis. Soil testing isn't just about maintaining your garden, it's about making it better, one test at a time. Armed with the knowledge of your soil, you can now tailor its composition to best support your plants. This process, known as soil amendment, is like a bespoke suit for your garden, tailored to fit its unique needs. So, what are some of the amendments you can introduce to your soil? Let's explore a few. First off, we have compost. Think of compost as the superhero of soil amendments. It's rich in nutrients and microorganisms that help improve soil structure, increase its water holding capacity, and boost nutrient content. Plus, it's something you can make right at home from kitchen scraps and yard waste. Talk about recycling. Next up, we have manure. Now, this might not sound glamorous, but manure is a powerhouse of nutrients. It provides a slow, steady release of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, the three primary nutrients plants need to thrive. But remember, it's important to use well-rotted manure to avoid burning your plants or spreading diseases. Then there's lime. If your soil is too acidic, lime can be your best friend. It works to raise the pH level, making the soil less acidic and more neutral. This is great for plants that prefer a neutral to slightly alkaline soil. But remember, like with everything else, moderation is key. Too much lime can swing the pH too far the other way, making the soil too alkaline. Each of these amendments has its own unique benefits and can work wonders in the right conditions. The key is to understand what your soil needs and to provide that balance. It's about creating an environment where your plants can access the nutrients they need when they need them. By amending your soil, you can create the perfect home for your plants. It's like giving them a 5-star hotel stay with all the amenities they could desire. And the result? A thriving garden that's the envy of all your neighbors. So go ahead, roll up your sleeves and start amending. Your garden will thank you for it. The proof, as they say, is in the pudding. But in our case, it's in the soil. A garden's transformation isn't an overnight sensation, it's an ongoing process. A journey from barren to bountiful, one handful of soil at a time. Imagine starting with a patch of land that's rocky, dry, and devoid of life. At first glance, it might seem hopeless, but with regular soil testing and amending, a miracle begins to unfold. The soil starts to change. It becomes richer, darker, full of life. The crumbly texture is a sign that air and water are finding their way in, and roots are spreading out. The once hard and unyielding ground becomes a nurturing bed, a welcoming home for seeds and plants. As the soil health improves, the first green shoots push their way through the surface, a testament to the wonders happening below. The plants grow stronger, their roots reaching deeper, drawing nourishment from the enriched soil. The barren patch slowly transforms into a verdant oasis, a riot of colors, and a haven for bees, butterflies, and birds. Picture a tomato plant, once stunted and yellowing, now standing tall, its leaves a vibrant green. The fruits, once small and sour, are now plump and juicy, bursting with flavor. Or envision a rose bush, once spindly and sickly, now flourishing, its blossoms full and fragrant, a feast for the eyes and the senses. Each transformation is a story of resilience and rejuvenation. It's a testament to the power of understanding and amending our soil, the very foundation of life in our gardens. The transformation isn't just about healthier plants and bigger harvests. It's about the joy of nurturing life, the satisfaction of seeing your efforts bear fruit, quite literally. It's about the thrill of discovery, the wonder of nature, and the simple pleasure of getting your hands dirty. So as we journey from barren to bountiful, from struggling to thriving, remember, it all begins and ends with the soil. See the potential in your own garden yet? Now that you know the secret to perfect soil, it's your turn to put these techniques into action. The beauty of gardening is in the doing, the experimenting, and the growing. So why not start today? Test your soil, see what it needs, and then amend it for success. Remember, soil is the foundation of your garden, and understanding its composition is the first step to creating a thriving, vibrant green space. Whether it's flowers, fruits, vegetables, or herbs, a well-nourished soil will give you well-nourished plants. We'd love to hear how it goes for you. Did you discover something unexpected in your soil test? Was the amendment process easier than you thought, or did it present its own challenges? Share your gardening stories in the comments. Let's grow together, learn from each other, and foster a community of green thumbs. Join us next time for more gardening tips and tricks. Until then, keep your hands dirty and your gardens green.